Welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Have you ever wanted to buy Gamer, but you just don't know how? Well, today I'm going to take you step by step, A through Z, and show you exactly how to do it. It is super simple, guys. Let me show you. Stay to the end of the video, and I know you won't regret it. Don't forget to like the video, help me push it up the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel, help me get more subscribers, and keep you updated with the latest and greatest. And last but not least, comment down below. Alright, so the first step that we're going to need to do is, I like to use my phone, so I'm on my computer right now. I downloaded a emulator that emulates the Android phone device. And so I did this because a lot of people have phones. Not many people can go home, hop on a laptop. They want to go on their phone and they want to go ahead and do these trades quick and easy through their, their Apple or Android device. So, for this, I have the emulator that's going to emulate a Android device. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need to go to the Play Store. Now on the Play Store, we need to download Trust Wallet. So if you type in Trust, you're going to be able to install the Trust Wallet. Now, I'm going to take you through some couple of more steps, but for this, super simple. Once it downloads, I will go ahead and proceed with the steps that we are going to need to do. So it's at 76%. Let's go ahead and wait for it to finish. It's going to install on your device. So I'm trying to make this as simple as possible so you guys don't have to worry and don't have to wonder how are you going to do this. So when it pops up, it's going to say I already have a wallet or create a new wallet. For this demonstration, we're going to create a new wallet. We're going to accept the terms. We're going to continue. Now, because I'm not actually going to use this in my day-to-day, I'm just going to create a passcode as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to say go ahead and re-enter it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's going to say back up your wallet. You're going to say understand, and it's going to give you a phrase. Now you're going to want to take this phrase and you're going to want to either take a picture or you're going to want to write this down. So for me, I'm just going to go ahead and take a photo. So let me go ahead and take a photo because in the next step, you are going to have to re-enter this into back into the screen. So you're going to say continue. Now remember guys, do not ever share this seed phrase with anybody. The seed phrase stays with you. There's only 1 or 2 times, like if you get like Metamask wallet or if you get like SafeMoon wallet, you can go ahead and import that seed phrase so you can save on some fees, but you're never going to want to share this with anybody. So we're going to hit continue. We're going to go ahead, we're going to do tube. We're going to do sustain. We're going to do sign. We're going to do skin. We're skin. Oops. Skin. We're going to do drastic. We're going to do pigeon. We're going to do fiber. Refuse. Chicken. Pear. Express. Focus. Now, when you're done, it's going to let you continue. So now you have successfully created your first wallet. Now, the second step that I like to do is now that you have your wallet into place, you're going to want to add the Gamer token. So for this case, we are going to buy Gamer. So you can go to poocoin.app. You can type in Gamer. And I'll go ahead and put this down in the description for you guys. So once you click on Gamer, you're going to click in the box and you're going to click on the pencil, click in the box again, and you're going to copy that. So this is going to be very, very, very useful because this is how you're going to get Gamer from, you're going to add it to the Trust Wallet and you're going to add it to the Pancake Swap or Ape Swap, whatever one you decide to do. Now, if you want to add coins, you're going to go ahead and go up to the top. After you're at the top, it says search tokens. You're going to paste that in there. You're going to turn it on. So now you have successfully added Gamer to your wallet. So that is how you add a token to your wallet, and that is how you can add other tokens to your wallet. You could just go to the poocoin.app, grab the contract address, go ahead and put it in. Now, keep in mind, now if you put something in there and it can't recognize it, you might have to add a custom token, but for this, it recognized it, so we are good to go. All right, so the next step is you're going to want to get some BNB because you're going to need some BNB Smart Chain in order to complete the transaction. So if you click on BNB Smart Chain, which should automatically come up once you create your wallet, you're going to hit buy. Now on MoonPay, I think there might be a minimum. Let me see something. It won't let you buy. Oh, no, you can do 100. Let's see if you can do 50. I know that there is a minimum, so let's see what that is. I think it's 50. Yeah, so it's going to be 50 bucks. So the minimum is $50 on MoonPay. So all you got to do is click next. It's going to take you to a website, and then you're going to be able to follow the steps and purchase your BNB Smart Chain. Keep in mind, you need the Smart Chain version. So you're going to enter your email. So for this, we're going to enter the email, and then you should be able to go step by step in getting your BNB Smart Chain from MoonPay into your wallet. And once you do that, you should have that BNB in there. All right, so after you were able to go ahead and go through the buying of the Binance Smart Chain, you'll be able to see it in your wallet. So what you do after you have that in your wallet, you're going to go to the DApp section. You're going to go down to Pancake Swap. You're going to let it load Pancake Swap. And then at the top, you're going to want to make sure you have the network on the Smart Chain network. So once it loads, you're going to give it a second. You're going to want to connect your wallet. You're going to do Trust Wallet, connect. It's going to take a second. Now it's connected. Now, we're going to need to add the Gamer token. So from the poocoin, the address that you got, you're going to just paste that address into there. It's going to have the Gamer token. Now, I just added it, but it should pull up a screen that says, do you want to add? You just click accept, and then you move forward, and then it should bring it up just like this. So now we're going to want to switch BNB for Gamer. So you're going to hit max. Now normally I hit max, and then I think it already knows that I have 0.054 BNB Smart Chain, and so it did a little bit less because of the fees. But for this demonstration, we're going to try to see what happens when we do more. It won't let us do it. So if you can't do more, and if you do exactly the amount, I don't think it's going to let you do it. Let's see what happens. Confirm swap. Now it says, let's see. It says that it will do it, but normally it shouldn't allow you. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the amount that um, normally I do a little bit less. So let's see, I have 0.054. So we'll do for this purpose 0.034. Now keep in mind, if you hit swap and it comes up with the error message, all you got to do is go down and delete the last whole number, retype in the last whole number, hit swap, and it should work for you. I think it's working for me because there's one other thing that I forgot to show you, but I'll show you guys here in no, I won't. So after you access Pancake Swap, Next thing you want to do is connect your wallet. So you're just going to go to connect wallet. You're going to hit trust wallet. It's going to take a second. It's going to connect. Now, if it's not connecting, make sure that your network is on the Smart Chain network, not on the Ethereum, not on the Matic, but the Smart Chain network. So now it's going to connect. Once you connect, you're going to want to add. So you're going to go down to where it says cake. You're going to take the address that you copied from the poocoin app, and you're going to paste it in there. Now I just added it, but it should say add or import. You'll click that button. It'll go on to add or import it. So once you actually have BNB to Gamer, you're going to go ahead and hit max if you want to do the max. If you want to do a little bit less, you can change the numbers. Now keep in mind, I'm going to do a little bit less because I keep a little bit for the fees. But for this demonstration purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and do a slight bit less. And then what I normally do is once I get the number, I go and I delete the last number. I type in the last number, and then I'll hit swap. Now, before you hit swap, sorry, you're going to need to change your slippage. I put mine at 15%. You could do 4%, 5%. Gamer does not have any like tokenomics or does not have any like reflections, so you can go ahead and I think you can do as low as like 4% or 3%. But you know it's gonna find you the best price either way, so I just put 15 because some things that have like reflections and stuff like that I don't want to keep changing it, but for this case, you know, put 15 to be on the safe side, and you can just exit out. So once you exit out, then you can hit swap. It's gonna do some thinking. You're gonna for you, it'll probably say confirm gamer. You're gonna hit that. It's gonna confirm gamer. It'll probably bring you back to this page, or it might bring you to this page, and then you can hit confirm swap. But since I've done this before, it doesn't have me confirm. So then once you approve, it's going to show you your max total price is going to be $19.27 or whatever the case that you're going to have, and you're going to hit approve. Sorry, I got out of it, but we're going to confirm, wait, approve, and now it's going to ask you um, oops, hold on. For your password. Once you put your password, it's going to confirm the swap. Now, so now that is the completion of buying the gamer. So now you see it says transaction receipt. So it's always going to give you a receipt. If you want to find out, you can always click the little clock button and it'll show you the receipt for what you just purchased. All right, so after that's completed, you can go ahead and exit out of the Pancake Swap, go back to your wallet, refresh the wallet, and now you can see, oh, let's see. I gotta refresh the wallet. Let's see. And it should. There we go. And so now we have the gamer in your wallet and ready to go. And that is pretty much how you buy gamer. So hopefully you guys, it was easy to understand. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. I will be able to reach out to you guys and help you with anything that you misunderstand or are not quite sure about. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this helped. Many of you guys are excited to go out and buy a whole bunch of gamer and be able to participate in a great project. Now, the last thing I want to show you guys how to do is if you want to receive gamer, all you have to do is hit that receive button. This is your address, the 0xD. That is going to be, all you have to do is hit copy. It'll copy your address. Now, if you want to go ahead and send gamer, you just have to hit the send. You'll have to grab that other person's address. So we're just going to kind of send it to myself. Put the address in there, hit max, and then go ahead and hit continue. And then after you continue, you're going to go ahead and hit confirm, put in your password, And that is how you transfer your gamer. All right, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, any questions, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you guys updated with Gamer and many other great projects. And like the video. Help me push it up the YouTube algorithm. And last but not least, share the video to your friends. Help them to become a little bit more acquainted with the process of getting crypto, such as Gamer. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Until next time.